Smith, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Taking a look at the Pacers, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champion, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So no, you just have to have guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile. And
nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Tyson Chandler, who's learning the ins and outs of his new team, contributing already.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
Boys, nice and high.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul out there with Jay. And it's Navarro in at the three.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Paul. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Griffin. And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now here is Hill. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but it just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Count that one. On defense, the Clippers.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Navarro. The drive by Jordan, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one. You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
Hill with it. Chris Paul covering. In the corner, George with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And so here is Indiana. Clippers able to drain the 3. Chandler dishes to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. And that one's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off. You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
Here's Navarro. Jordan kicks to Paul. There's the pass to Navarro. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Jordan. The Clippers need to get off a shot. That's good. An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard. A pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down open shots, can run the offense or play off the ball equally well. I think he's a terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way. And that's typically what attracts him to other teams.
Clippers with the ball after Jordan Hill's miss. Here's Griffin out to the wing. It's stolen by Hill. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. It's blocked. And now the Clippers on the break. Hill pulls it in.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Paul. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hill kicks to Ellis. Got a hand on it. Here's Navarro. He had 31 points in the win against Toronto.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Here's Hill. Clippers able to drain the 3. Chandler kicks to Hill. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. And the shot is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me, any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner comes in for Chandler. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Now, here is Hill. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Navarro, defended by George. Turner comes with the double team. And the wide open shot from Paul. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 10. Hill passes to George. Outside Hill. Lets it go from the wing. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Out left to the wing. It's taken away by Stuckey. Here's George, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. And it's Hill in for Paul George. And that is good.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Clippers leading by 9. Here's Navarro. He has 5. Paul outside. Navarro, the pass to Jordan. Griffin, no one around him. The Pacers pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Clippers with the ball after Indiana gets the 3. Here's Navarro, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Hill kicks to Stuckey. Over in the corner, Turner. Swiped away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Griffin. Hill pulls it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And the wide open shot from Stuckey.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And you see the way Blake Griffin plays. He is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close, just due to his strength and activity.
Hill against Paul. The drive by Hill. It's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 10. And Paul over to help. Paul with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. The shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Indiana moving the ball around. Hill drives in. Hill kicks to Hill. In the corner, Stuckey with it. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked away.
Boy, this has been an ugly, ugly start to the game for them.
Yeah, and easy to see why they're trailing here. Just way too many careless turnovers.
He's made all but one shot so far with 6 makes. Not too bad there.
Hill kicks to Turner. On the wing, Stuckey. Griffin against Turner. Hill dishes to Mahinmi. They need this. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Navarro. Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way.